BJP MLA KH Ibomcha says efforts on to create conducive atmosphere to facilitate new government formations in Manipur, which is currently under President's rule. Central Board of Secondary Education CBSE introduces major change in Class 10 board exam structure. Class 10 board exams to be held in 2 terms. Manipur joins global community in observing International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking 2025 under the theme Evidence is Clear, Invest in Prevention. Handloom and Textile Joint Director T.H. Basanta announces that efforts are underway to secure GI tags for 4 additional handloom and handicraft products of Manipur. Manipur reports 13 new active cases of COVID-19 and 16 recoveries. Total active caseload in the state stands at 149 and total recoveries are 53 so far. An Indian astronaut group captain Subhanshu Shukla becomes first Indian to step onto the International Space Station 41 years after Rakesh Sharma's space mission. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm BABINA bringing the top stories and latest news at this hour. As part of the ongoing hesitations against the Gwal-Tabi incident led by All Manipur Working Journalist Union and Editors Guild Manipur, Impact News stands in solidarity and firmly voices our demand. We demand immediate action against injustice. Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee MPCC President K. Meghachandra challenges the ruling BJP to hold fresh elections before 2027, dismissing the BJP's claim of winning 40 seats in the next general elections. Addressing media persons at Congress Bhawan, BT Road, Imphal today, Meghachandra criticized BJP's recent observance of Black Day, marking the 1975 emergency, calling it a political distractions. He said the emergency was imposed to curb violence incited by BJP and RSS during that era. Meghachandra claimed the current government under PM Narendra Modi is enforcing an undeclared emergency in the country. He cited the restrictions and unrest in Manipur as evidence. Meghachandra asserted that if Rahul Gandhi had been the Prime Minister, the crisis in Manipur could have been resolved in less than a month. He accused both the centre and state governments of failing to restore normalcy and added that people have lost faith in BJP's leadership. Reacting to former Chief Minister N. Biren's recent statement about BJP winning 40 seats, he termed it baseless and reiterated his demand for fresh elections to reflect the people's true mandate.
Thataru Farakadore President Rule Show. Kayam Kuina President Rule Tamgidagi Manipurda. Ekoi Matamkaragi arrangement Tawudu Pare Constitution people provision Akoi respect away. But Miam Yuba, Akoi Huzik Bisham Mamana Sarkar Sister Karim Taibungam de. Even the MLAs in Prajagi representative and high MLA when Karim to Sarkar Sida high with the Satpada the demand Tawuda Satpanati Prajagi interesta. Simo Wali and high with the Tabi Bunati, Maram the Ekoi rights late. Constitution the people Article 356 na pibu oiragasu masi aikoigi hakti anamana leite maramaduna aikoigi hak leinaba prajagi hak leinanaba fresh we demand to dissolve the assembly and fresh election.
Efforts are reportedly in motion to form a new government in Manipur, which is currently under President's rule. BJP MLA KH Ibomcha made the statement while speaking to media after meeting with BJP State President A. Sarda today. MLA Ibomcha along with MLA Yumnam Kemchan met the party state president at Thambal Sanglen. He informed the media that efforts are on to create a conducive atmosphere for government formations in the state. Ibomcha revealed that BJP State President A. Sarda had recently held talks with BJP National President J.P. Nadda following pressure from state BJP MLAs. He said they met with A. Sarda to discuss the outcome of a meeting with J.P. Nadda and the possible way forward for political resolutions in the state.
Popular government thambavisi government to thambaya bagi conducive atmosphere ma hana create to bagi darkar ma leibinina center na create to no honari mayam no so handak seriously local lai thabak sing si ubirangani hojik so wari utai sab se so this state mayam ma local lai si seriously conducive atmosphere ma create to no bagi thabak sing local lai si complete normalcy la halaga government la ma sem na bagi am kan honari I elaborate tawjaroi the issue si am sensitive oi ba polamane ko se aduna wahi si mature oi dana phungdo kan da aduna su heta kai ba message am pirak ya ID matam chana phungdo ga di am phabo oi ga da bdo kana gum ba khara da di ai no si wa ma hai ba si matam cha dana ma na si phungdo ra ene ta hairaga chathari ba waroi sin na ma porok na ba gi ri government install tong na ba gi changsel ai ba posi da kai ba or kadam su leibini na
MLA Yumnam Kemchan added that the current president's rule appears to be impartial and fair to both communities. He pointed to the recent arrest of Kuki individuals by the NIA in connections with the ongoing violence as evidence of balanced actions. He further stated that the decision to establish a popular government ultimately rests with the centre.
Phaba yaba kudakta phaba yaba atmosphere su leitaba dum mayam ubiramni adwai da sagi madu PR sarkar na thon bani haibadi ai makki hoina de haining de but sagi kare ni nakalani mak ta samana na tawam tu e haibadu ai adu yajaningi loina na handa soma kangpopida NIA na fari dungai aidi nakalani makke dum balance am yenga tawlibrai na sum khali.
Big news for students. The Central Board of Secondary Education, CBSE, has introduced a major change in the Class 10 board exam structure. Starting next year, exams will be held in 2 terms, aiming to reduce pressure and promote flexible learning. As per the new framework, the first exam will be conducted in February and will be mandatory for all Class 10 students. The second exam, scheduled for May, will be optional, allowing students who had passed the February exam to improve their scores in up to 3 subjects, including science, mathematics, social science and languages. Results for the 2 exams will be declared in April and June respectively. Union Education Minister lauded the move, friendly step aligned with the National Education Policy 2020. He said the 2-term exam system will reduce exam stress, offer flexibility and encourage joyful learning in line with global education trends. Manipur today joined the global community in observing the International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking 2025 under the theme Evidence is Clear, Invest in Prevention. The state-level event was organized by Social Welfare Department at Manipur State Film Development Society Auditorium in Palace Compound, Imphal. Speaking at the event, Education Secretary Naurim Praveen highlighted that youth under the age of 35 are most vulnerable to drug abuse due to curiosity and peer pressure. He called for collective efforts to motivate young people toward education and sports. Naurim Praveen also stressed the importance of including skill development and sports in school and college curricula as part of long-term preventive measures. Social Welfare Director Anna Arambam, MCPCR Chairperson Kaisam Pradeep Kumar and former RIM Psychiatry Head of Department Dr. R.K. Lenin attended the event.
Manipur si khaziktan overall India ga sangdam American state mukhi national meeting samu me yaw Manipur si khaziktan tungde lehori me maram di we have had certain problem adubo hozik in months to come will develop our this thing activities adugo then school mukhi da will definitely bring visible changes so that overall chhatr mukhi gi school ge atmosphere learning experience si yam joyful learning angang mukhi si da fitness particularly physical and mentally both masi gi fitness level si masi all the time masi school and then higher secondary schools after that college level da siki mayam si tambagi mong si yamna haksang phana wakhal nuaina tambayana but then so that youth makai sida moina darkar of skills and knowledge si phajana pina honajari.
Jennings Hospital also observed International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking under the theme Evidence is Clear, Invest in Prevention. The event was jointly organized by Lamyanba Irawat Memorial Integrated Trust, Jennings Psychiatry Department, IPS, and MSP. Jennings Medical Superintendent Dr. K.H. Lokeshwar stated that drugs become harmful when misused beyond prescribed doses. He highlighted the role of drug cartels in increasing addiction cases and stressed the urgent need to curb the menace. Dr. Lokeshwar also linked drug use to the spread of HIV/AIDS and stressed the need to find out why the drug problem persists despite continued efforts by Mera Pai groups.
Drug cartels the Makoi gidi like you Moina would only paisa, only money. They don't know mama, mapa, machin, mana, kalana to come paisa ki don't masa happening. So it is important part. Adugi level you bring into the Akugi media ki achogo role Malay, Masina, Karigino, Havada, Makuina message repeatedly Prasat Mafamda, Kanda Uda Famda, knowledge Honba. And education sector, so what are the effects of these things? I say, early stage, they peak down.
Regional Institute of Medical Sciences RIMS Imphal also observed International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking. Department of Psychiatry RIMS marked the day to highlight the growing need for effective evidence-based strategies to combat drug abuse and promote public health. As part of the International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking, National People's Youth Front and Indian Red Cross Society Manipur jointly organized a voluntary blood donation program at RIMS Department of Transfusion Medicine today. NPYF members, IRCS Manipur representatives and other volunteers actively participated in the blood donation drive. Speaking on the occasion, NPP Manipur IT and Frontal Organization General Secretary Laitonjam Jayananda said that the drug menace can be eradicated if drug smugglers and those involved in drug scams are strictly punished under the law. He also called for a complete ban on the sale and use of drugs and intoxicants in the state. Jayananda urged the government and relevant authorities to take concrete steps for the recovery and rehabilitations of drug addicts. He emphasized the importance of counseling and collective efforts to help them return to a healthy path.
Akoi miyam na su taseng na drug abuse sing je masibo koi na moisi nuksin yeng biba aduga makoi jang tang farak na baga counseling to bo khopa dom da de rehabilitation gi tawriba sigi leiba miyam cha masigi policy je government na akhanna ba miyeng changba matam oire drug se muthat ke hair gadi taseng na drug si nerve sing je drug pe lapthu an ba khakta na tana drug ki koi gi business tawriba achau achau ba khamnai ba jing se masi jo koi general ba khona riba miyam je masi thidu oga mamang leiba drug nun phagi ba case ki leiba miyam je masi thidu oga justice people Masudaka way Koyam Puna, drug as my Tiba Piraga, society is an arching Maruin Canada Minute.
Akoina Maru in a pinning of a message, Manipur lady youth coding manga, Koigi Sox Hatigra, drug as the gay, lap na later ganda, Koigi youth sing as I am clean noiba, youth ama, oibanga minanaba Honaminasi.
Media workshop on International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking was held today at Manipur Press Club, organized by PIB Imphal, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. Speaking at the event, NABSP Wathambasu highlighted the devastating impact of drugs on society, economy and demography. He urged collective participations in the fight against drug abuse. AMJU President Asem Bhakta, PIB Director Dr. Ingam Pame, officials and media personnel attended the workshop.
Vehicle lifting, sanat, robbery, theft, law and order for the target, tourist Lokta, young Brazilian running here, Shatalo, Yango, Kanga, Swine of the tourism to market economy, Milaro, I train, Lagasho River, PhD over, observe sound river, Dr. Vision of Mahanda. Sending a loan of the pay morning. I am going to like the issue on necessary of the Aduna, train, well trained. Last, image turns. Manipur we are so you say from the who is it will turn our image.
Marking International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking, Coalition Against Drugs and Alcohol KADA Manipur organized a special observance program at HRD Academy, Ghari today. KADA President H. Priyo Kumar and HRD Academy Principal Sarangjit Kundrakpam attended the event along with teachers, students and members of various organizations. KADA Vice President Ann Dilip said the event aimed to send a strong message against drug manage.
Sahi lisang sena ikogi Manipur da drug far kanda scenery ba mi sing si drug mapu sing si koi conviction piba moida ahakpa dandi per kanda punishment pi dana madugi sabsab ek ain gi matungina moida madu amana tawdana bagi adugamba thabak thoram si koi matam gi palai ba lenga amatana masigi sabsab thabak thoram si lokhalak baikhalak aduga drug karbar toriba sing drug trafficker sing si maning tamna free ona thado kanda drug la lon bagi drug karbar to bagi thabak sida adum free thab sina ba maram ber kanda ngasi Manipur da drug ki yam asoba problem ma koi object si mayok narga koi laibane.
Democratic Students Alliance of Manipur, DESAM, organized a state-level open debating competitions under the theme Manipur's drug issue can be eradicated through collective efforts today. The event held at Modern College, Porompat, marked the observance of International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking. A total of 26 participants, 13 each from the Treasury and opposition benches, took part in the debate, which was moderated by political analyst Lehauthabam Sarachandra. This Secretary of Anti-Drug Abuse Campaign, Kangenbam Pilot, said the competition aimed to promote critical thinking and engage youths in constructive dialogue on the state's growing drug issue. He stressed that drug abuse is not just a personal issue, but the threat to society, and called for collective actions to root it out. One-day awareness on Mission Drug-Free Campus marking International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking was held at Manipur University, Kanchipur today. National Service Scheme Cell of MU organized a program under NASA Mukta Bharat Abhiyan, Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment and Ministry of Higher Education, Government of India. The 11th Indian Reserve Battalion at Kurau Pokpi, Kakching District also observed International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking. CO Luther Nungsha, Subedar Uttam and Jamandar Ibotombi led the observance, where personnel took an anti-drug pledge. International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking was also marked at various parts of Kakching District. Locals and student fraternity participated in the observance held at Sora Bazar, Polestar School, Hyanglam, Wabagai Higher Secondary School, Sekmaijin, Langmaidong Bazar, Kakching Kunau, Pangaltabi, Wangu Laifam Upper Primary School, Suknu Bazar, Serau Bazar, Palel High School and Arong Kuno. Jiribam District Administrations and District Police also jointly observe International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking today. As part of the observance, Jiribam District SP Sikh Mohammad Jaib Jakir flagged off a walkathon from Irawat Chowk. The walkathon culminated at Ichel Club Ground, Dibong. Thoubal District Police organized a bike rally today to mark the International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking 2025 under the theme Say No to Drugs, Yes to Life. Thoubal DC Hana Kamei flagged off the rally from Lilong College Gate. The rally passed through Lilong Kaitel, Thoubal and culminated at Khongzom Kebaching via Yairipok. Under the theme Unmasking the Appeal, Exposing Industry Tactics on Tobacco and Nicotine Products, World No Tobacco Day 2025 was observed. The event was organized under the National Tobacco Control Program by the District Tobacco Control Cell in Far West at Johnstone Higher Secondary School. Present at the event were Chief Medical Officer of Imphal West District, Dr. N.G. Dayabati, Principal of Johnstone Higher Secondary School, M. Saya, and District Nodal Officer of NTCP Imphal West, Dr. A. Dinesh Sharma. They addressed a gathering and raised awareness on the harmful effects of tobacco and nicotine products. The students also actively participate in the awareness drive, pledging to stay away from tobacco and nicotine use. Joint Director, Directorate of Handloom and Textiles and General Manager of Manipur Handloom and Handicraft Development Corporations Limited, T.H. Basanta, reveals that applications have been submitted to secure GI tags for 4 additional handloom and handicraft products of Manipur. Speaking at the closing ceremony of the 14-day State Handloom Expo, Hatkargha Mela held at Bantoibi Arcade, Wangkai Kaitel Asangbi today, Basanta further revealed plans to apply for GI tags for 2 more products. He stressed the importance of diversifying designs based on customer preferences and urged artisans to focus on home furnishing items to enhance income. Basanta further encouraged combining traditional GI motif designs with those from other states to create innovative products. The expo was organized by Manipur Handloom and Handicraft Development Corporations at Urban Hat Nilakuti. Weaver Service Center Porompat Technical Superintendent Rohit Gautam, National Awardee Handloom K. Medha, Directorate Officials CDE, Designer and Weavers attended the event.
Ministry na approved the National Handloom Development Corporation na adugi makhada koi corporation na lang siglairaga district weaver sing that yohan biu subsidized rate ta yamna wang na subsidized oiram ne dusu maduna koi no se product ki price is koi review to change hana leramba 15% koi ki ministry hidu aduda mu 15% hapalaga 30% leiramina product si hen quality leiba hen price si reasonable oiba pot puthokpo matam ji koi yore Manipur ki pochai koi product sing se handloom ki kwaidagi amna hajaraba pochai sing si mapan lam state ki mapan da amasu international level da yauna na ba koi mayam pulina masi ko khung changsimina si.
Manipur reported 13 new cases of COVID-19 and 16 recoveries today. Total active cases in the state are 149 and total recoveries are 53 so far. Out of the 40 samples tested today, 6 from Imphal West, 5 from Imphal East and 1 each from Bishnupur and Thoubal tested positive. In the last 24 hours, India reported 16 new active cases of COVID-19, 582 recoveries and 4 deaths. Country's total active cases have reduced to 3,625 from 3,797. Death toll rises to 131 and total recovered cases are 22,915. Among the states, Kerala leads with 750 active cases, followed by West Bengal with 747 active cases and Gujarat with 435 active cases. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on announcement of 17th Manipur State Film Awards 2025. So keep watching Impact News.
I come from Ukhrul, a small town in Manipur. While growing up, I didn't always see how my voice could shape decision. But I've learned something important. Every vote counts. And it begins with your name on the electoral roll. If you are turning 18 on or before the 1st of July, it's your time. It's your right. Register to vote. Don't wait to be told. Don't let others decide for you. Wherever you are from, your voice matters. Get registered as a voter and pick on. Count me in.
Welcome back. After the break, you're watching Primetime English Bulletin. The 17th Manipur State Film Awards 2025 were announced today. Art and Culture Commissioner M. Joy announced the awards at MSFDS Hall, Palace Compound. This year's prestigious Lifetime Achievement Award will be conferred on Dr. Arambam Lokendra for his outstanding contributions to Manipuri art and cinema. A total of 15 feature films were submitted for competitions, but only 14 were considered, with one disqualified for lacking a Film Censor Board certificate. Out of the 14, 7 films were helmed by established directors and the remaining 7 by debut directors. 8 films won awards, of which 5 were directed by first-time filmmakers. The feature film Langoi bagged the Best Feature Film Award, while its director Manoranjan Longjam won the Best Director Award. In acting category, Suras Ngasepam won Best Actor Male for his role in Oitharei, and Narmada Saugaijam was awarded Best Actor Female for her performance in Sunita. Filmmaker Priya Kantalai's Oneness received the Special Jury Award. In the non-feature category, Thiam Debendra's The Legacy of 4 Generations earned a Special Jury Award, while Huidrom Rakesh, The Silent Performer, earned a Special Jury Mention. The Best Film Critic Award went to Asangbam Netrajit. Jury Chairman Dilip Mayengbam commented that the entries submitted this year were promising, and with continued support and growth, Manipuri cinema has the potential to gain more recognitions at national and international levels.
Tratret Suba Manipur State Film Development Society na Sinbiba Lifetime Achievement Award si Alweraba Atamamagi History Ozaw Ibiramba Professor Arambam Lokendra da Lifetime Achievement Award Handakisi Mawanda declare tawad
debut film sida yam nungai rebsina moina puthore is yam seriously tawe theme adagi wari selection cinematography casting sound adagi makeup loina makta yam phajana hone yamna promising oi haijab tare koi gi tungi nauna thori bu director sing sidagi moi puthori film ji uraga koi gi Manipuri film gi future se kharadum bright oiri haina lobai ai yamna munna khanara matungda koi jury member taruk ni ama toina mai toraga khan bani yamna promising oi haibatai jigi hori bu naha sing sina puthori bu film je yam phajai.
In a bid to raise awareness on plastic pollution, Directorate of Environment and Climate Change today organized a state-level symposium in Imphal. The event revolved around the United Nations theme, Ending Plastic Pollution Globally. The symposium was held at the Directorate Auditorium in Porompat and saw active participation and experts representing 27 colleges across Manipur. Environment and Climate Change Director Dr. T. Brajakumar addressed the gathering and acknowledged the usefulness of plastic. However, he stressed that the real issue lies in irresponsible disposal and littering, which has led to a global crisis of plastic pollutions. Dr. Brajakumar warned that single-use plastics not only harm ecosystem but also contribute significantly to climate change and global warming. He urged the public to support the department's initiative to ban single-use plastic items and to actively contribute towards a cleaner, greener Manipur. Dr. Brajakumar also handed over e-waste generated from the Directorate to CRED for safe disposal.
Government की मदद के नो notification दी बा अमदी मदद policy सलाह में हमारे अपने पर response करना चाहिए और जाए करना चाहिए एक उन्हें response भी रखा नहीं है लोग कहना government फेलो है लाइस अदर government फेलो हिंदू ने भी लोग प्रजा एक कोई as a responsible concentric कोई citizen हमें ना कोई मसीह की environmental centric citizen हमें ना कोई plastic single use plastic से मसीह भी तो हो जाएगा.
In a move to strengthen academic collaborations, Oriental College Imphal and Manipur International University have signed a memorandum of agreement to work together across various educational fields. The signing ceremony took place at Oriental College, Takyalpat. The MOA was signed by Principal of Oriental College, Dr. Suraisam Ranjit, and MIU Pro Vice Chancellor, Professor Pochsangbam Kumar, in the presence of senior officials from both institutions. The agreement aims to foster joint research projects, promote knowledge and technology sharing, and enhance institutional support between the two academic bodies. Assam Rifles felicitated 9 officers from Manipur newly commissioned into Indian Army, Indian Air Force and Assam Rifles. The officers included Sainik School Imphal alumnus A. Nauten Maite. The felicitation event was held at headquarters IGAR South Mantripukri Garrison. All the officers have been commissioned on June 14 from the Indian Military Academy. Subsidized urea fertilizer bags were distributed to farmers residing under Torbung Gram Panchayat, Bisnupur district since yesterday by District Agriculture Office Bisnupur and Lava Club. Emmanuel Theological Seminary has officially launched its academic year 2025 with a staff orientation program held at JBCCNEI Center Church, Tamenglong. The event aimed to prepare faculty and staff for the academic session, fostering collaborations and renewed commitment towards theological education. Kangleipak Calendar Board today observed Maliyafam Palcha Kumsing 3423 at Manipur Press Club to honor the legacy of ancient Manipuri king Maliyafam Palcha. Speaking on the occasion, Secretary General of the board, Suraisam Sanjit, said King Maliyafam Palcha was one of Manipur's great rulers who left behind immense contributions for the welfare of future generations. He highlighted that the king introduced the Meitei lunar and sidereal calendar system, and the program was organized to raise public awareness about this historical legacy. IPR Director Uttam Ngangom, Kangleipak Calendar Board President Acharya Ahambizit Sairom, Lining Thau Sanamahi Temple Board Member Secretary Maisnam Sibadatta, and Manipur University Dean of Students Welfare Professor Ibohal attended the event.
Aduki matik hana mangjin thana lamdam masida mirol sing asi horai haiba sisu tai aduna tungda lakadoriba hogalaiba mirol sing asinasu hairiba iningtho asigi mafamda kai khumnaba amadi nolukpa utpaga loinana aikoigi mirol amadi tungda lakadoriba mirol sing asida aikoina kari haina lahonningi haiba matamda mikha ponba haitaba maning tamamba adugumba ireipak ama Oibaga Luinana, Aikogi Laiway Kraba Ipa Ipu Sing Aduna, Lehuriba Mirol Sing Adugi Damakta, Lakaduriba Mirol Sing Adugi Damakta, hiram khudimakta pukai langkai tongan ba sing ase wat ta padana thambirami haibase aikhoi chauthokchabam thoi.
Manipur Legislative Assembly Speaker T.H. Satyabrata extends warm wishes to the Hindu community on the occasion of Ratha Yatra, also known as Kang Festival. He expressed hope that as Lord Jagannath embarks on his chariot journey, Manipur will be blessed with happiness, good health and communal harmony. Singjamai MLA Yumnam Khemchan also extends warm wishes to the people of Manipur on the auspicious occasion of Kang Festival. MLA Khemchan urges devotees to pray to Lord Jagannath for the restoration of peace in Manipur. Now the weather report. India Meteorological Department's Met Center Imphal forecast rain in several parts of the state today until the next 5 days. Yellow warning has been issued for rainfall with thunder and lightning in some places of Manipur. The Met Department issued yellow warning for widespread rainfall across the state today. Widespread rain is predicted in Ukhrul, Chandel, Tengnopal, Churachandpur and Fairjol districts tomorrow. Yellow warning is issued for Jiribam, None, Fairjol, Churachandpur, Chandel, Tengnopal, Kamzong and Ukhrul as rain is likely to lash these districts in the coming 5 days. In a historic first, Indian astronaut group captain Subhanshu Shukla has become the first Indian to step onto the International Space Station 41 years after Rakesh Sharma's space mission. Shukla is part of the Axiom X4 mission, a private space flight operated by Axiom Space in collaborations with NASA, ISRO, ESA and SpaceX. The mission docked with the ISS today at 16:01 IST following a successful launch from NASA's Kennedy Space Center in Florida on Wednesday. Led by NASA veteran Peggy Whitson, the 4-member crew includes Shukla from India, Slavoj Wisniewski from Poland and Tibor Kapu from Hungary. The team will spend 2 weeks abroad the ISS conducting 60 scientific experiments, including 7 by ISRO. India's space agency, ISRO, paid 500 crore rupees for Shukla's seat and training. The agency believes his hands-on experience will be crucial for India's first manned mission in 2027 and long-term goals like building a space station by 2035 and landing on the moon by 2040. During the docking ceremony, Shukla held a baby swan figurine symbolizing wisdom and focus in a distracting world. Commander Whitson named their vehicle Grace, describing spaceflight as not just engineering, but an act of goodwill for all humanity. With the X4 crew's arrival, the ISS now hosts 11 astronauts from multiple countries, marking a new chapter in global space collaboration. Now the sports news. India's junior men's hockey team has finished on a high at the Four Nations tournament in Berlin. In a thrilling encounter for the third place playoff, India edged past Australia 2-1 yesterday. Khelo India University Games 2025 will take place in November in Jaipur, Rajasthan. Union Sports Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandaviya said over 4,000 athletes from more than 200 universities will compete in 20 disciplines. He said the Games provide a national platform for under-25 athletes following the under-18 Khelo India Youth Games held in Bihar this May. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee President K. Meghachandra challenges ruling BJP to hold fresh elections before 2027, dismissing BJP's claim of winning 40 seats in next general election. BJP MLA KH Ibomcha says efforts on to create conducive atmosphere to facilitate new government formations in Manipur, which is currently under President's rule. Central Board of Secondary Education CBSE introduces major change in Class 10 board exam structure. Class 10 board exams to be held in 2 terms starting next year. Manipur joins global community in observing International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking 2025 under the theme Evidence is Clear, Invest in Prevention. Handloom and Textiles Joint Director TH Basanta announces that efforts are underway to secure GI tag for 4 additional handloom and handicraft products of Manipur. Manipur reports 13 new active cases of COVID-19 and 16 recoveries. Total active case load in the state stands at 149 and total recoveries are 53 so far. An Indian astronaut group Captain Suvanshu Shukla becomes the first Indian to step onto the International Space Station 41 years after Rakesh Sharma's space mission. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipur Bulletin, so have a great evening and stay safe.
Paujen Java, Lagliba July